Hey, this is Jeremy at the Acoustic Shop, and today we are unboxing a very cool instrument. This is the Eastman MD815PGE-BLU. I'm going to break down what all that means for you here in a second, but as you can tell, the BLU stands for blue. It is a gorgeous blue finish on this, not following the tradition of some of the old Gibsons that you just see everywhere. They decided to do something a little bit different, and I think they just did a remarkable job with it. They made it a very translucent blue, so you can still see the beautiful flame maple on the back and sides and on the neck. And then the spruce top, you can see the grain in there. Just an excellent job with the way they did that blue finish to this. And I think it's going to really catch a lot of people's attention because, like I said, it's not just that traditional sunburst look that you see all the time, and it really stands out. On top of that, the MD815, that is the model where they step up from the Sitka spruce top to the Adirondack spruce top. For some of you unfamiliar with what that means, Adirondack spruce or red spruce is a slower growing tree, so it ends up being a denser, harder wood than a Sitka spruce. That makes it a little bit more expensive normally, but Eastman, they put this on that 815 model. Because it is a denser wood, they're able to carve that top a little bit thinner and still have the same strength that you would have with a slightly thicker Sitka spruce, and that allows for a much more response, especially when you get to that chop that all of us mandolin, especially bluegrass mandolin players, are looking for, that really deep woody chop. You're getting a lot more response out of that because that top's thinned down a little bit. Normally that's a pretty big expensive upgrade, but they put that on this 815 model. It makes a huge difference. Also, along with the 815, they bind all the fingerboard. You got a scoop fingerboard there. They bind the front and back of here, as well as the headstock. So just a really attractive looking instrument. Now the PGE is their performer series, and what they did there is they decided we'll put some of the things that some of the performing musician might want on their mandolin. They put a pick guard on here, which I've not used a pick guard very much on my mandolins, but I really like the way they did this. They didn't cover up any part of the F hole, so they left that free to help get their tone out there without trapping it. It's not touching the top except for one point there, just to keep it a little more stable. I know a lot of performers that, just some of my favorite mandolin players that do plant their fingers there, that will really welcome having a pick guard there to kind of have their stability. It also is attractive for people that kind of plant their hand behind the bridge like I do. The PGE also comes with the K&K twin mandolin pickup, which I've used that on my mandolin for probably the last 10 years. It's probably the most natural tone that I found on just a transducer pickup. So that comes standard on this model. Also a bone nut, lifetime warranty, and a hard shell case. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck on this. And did I mention that it is blue? Just a beautiful blue mandolin that I think is going to catch a lot of people's attention. If you're the type of person that likes somebody to come up and say, what is that you're playing, then a blue mandolin is definitely a conversation starter. And on top of that, it's just great sounding and playing mandolin. Setup is great on the action is, we normally go through all of our instruments and set them up. Eastman, really, we don't have to do too much. They put a lot of work in the Pomona factory with the setup work. I normally tweak it a little bit to my standards, but setup is kind of right now where I would play it. A little high enough to get a really good chop, but low enough that you can play some clean, fast runs without having to push the string down 1/4 of an inch. Come try this out in the shop in person if you get a chance to come to Springfield, Missouri, or check it out on our website, theacousticshoppe.com, for more information. I'm pretty excited about this new blue mandolin, and I think you will be too. Come check it out.